It is currently 7:10 a.m. in the morning, and I've just arrived in school. I've just arrived at work. And I want to quickly tell you 5 things I never knew until I became a school leader. These things are about school leadership, okay? I'm just going to be telling you 5 things I never knew until I became a school leader. The very first thing I discovered when I became a school leader is that it gets extremely lonely in here, okay? So I've been a school leader for about 8 years now, but this is the first time like I'm having an office to myself. But even when I didn't have an office to myself, there were times when it got extremely lonely because I was used to being in the classroom, interacting with the children, interacting with the teachers very, very frequently. And sometimes you just find out that you're left on your own, working and brainstorming all by yourself because you need to ensure that you are working with other people's timing and schedules as well. Every other person is like on a timed schedule. So I found out that it's actually quite lonely here, and then people kind of place you on a certain pedestal. So people are no longer like hanging around you as freely as they used to be. So that's one shocking thing that I found out when I became a school leader. The second thing I discovered is that it's so easy to slip into starting to live a sedentary lifestyle because we do a lot of administrative work. There's a lot of table work to do. So many times you find yourself sitting down, typing, reviewing things, just going through things and all that, doing a lot of computer work. So it is very easy to slip into a sedentary lifestyle if you are not intentional about getting up, frequently timing yourself and just, getting up at intervals to do stuff. And that is very, very dangerous for school leaders and anybody at all. Number 3, I found out that I needed to hold myself accountable because nobody was actually now keeping tabs on me as tightly as they were when I was in the classroom. So now I had to create schedules and routines and a structure for my work. I had to decide what I had to do every day. It took a bit of time to restructure my life in that way. But yes, that's one thing nobody told me, nobody warned me about it. I just got in and found out, look, if you continue to go this way, you're just going to be coasting and achieving nothing. So I started to use to-do lists, schedules, and anyone who knows me knows that that's how I operate. If I don't do that, then I achieve very little, okay? But nobody told me that when I become a school leader, I'll be like on my own schedule. I have to design my own schedule for myself and, just hold myself accountable if I'm to get anything done. Number 4, when I became a school leader, I realized that I was onto a different level of service. Okay, I've had to serve people more with my time, with my ideas, with my skills, with my money, with just everything I've got. The thing that drives me, right, is that everything I do it to bring God glory. Every gift, every resource, every just everything I have, He has given to me. And so I give it back freely as well. However, becoming a school leader has really, really tested that. I kind of underestimated to what extent I would have to give, or the amount of the demand that would have come with being a school leader. I underestimated just how much was going to be demanded from me or expected from me in terms of service. I'm happy to do it. I'm just saying that I was a little bit taken aback by the extent of service that was required of me, or that is required of me. I see it as a privilege, and I'm not complaining. The final thing that I didn't know about before I became a school leader is that I needed to aim to duplicate myself in the team that I work with. What that meant was that I needed to start learning how to delegate more, because before now I would do everything by myself. I would be 100% involved in even the little details and the intricacies of every project. But now I have learned that that is such a wrong thing to do, and that great leaders actually give room for other people to take on responsibilities and get some things done, because shared glory is the best kind of glory. And apart from that, it's important to empower people so that processes can continue even when you are no longer available, or you have left the organization, or you just can't be around for one reason or the other. So yeah, these are the 5 things that nobody warned me about, nobody hinted me, nobody told me about before I became a school leader. I discovered them all on my own, and I wanted someone who is aiming to become a leader in their field, or trying to step into leadership, or plans to step into leadership in their field, to know these things. Okay, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Are there any things that you might want to add to the things that I've said so far? Please share them in the comments. Share this video to everyone who needs to see it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.